All right, Donald Trump's newest cabinet choices. They are causing liberals everywhere to freak out as he continues to pack his cabinet with successful and wealthy businessmen and women. Today, Trump picking Exxon CEO Rex Tillerson for Secretary of State. And now we're hearing he's eyeing former rival and Hewlett-Packard CEO Carly Fiorina for Intelligence Director. So what is it that these business leaders know that politicians don't? And what does Donald Trump know by picking them? Joining me right now is tech executive Larry Fishelson and the executive director of the U.S. Energy Association, also a friend of Rex Tillerson's, Barry Worthington. Barry, I'll start with you. I mean, you got everyone all up in arms right now about your friend, Rex Tillerson. They say he's too friendly with Russia and has no government experience. Why do you think your friend, Rex Tillerson, is a good choice for Secretary of State?
Well, good afternoon, and I understand happy birthday is in order today.
Aw, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Cat's out of the bag.
The Secretary of State has to be able to do three very important things. First, he's got to manage a bureaucracy. Rex has managed ExxonMobil, so that gets clicked off. He's got to be diplomat in chief, and he's proven time and time again he's capable of that. And he has to implement the president's foreign strategy. And Rex has been implementing strategy for 40 years at ExxonMobil. Relative to Russia and President Putin, I think the notion that you have a Secretary of State that the president of the Russian Federation knows and respects and trusts is very valuable. I don't see where the downside is with this.
Yeah, I mean, the liberals are saying, and we had one earlier on the show, John Rowley, who was very vocal about this. He just didn't like this idea because he said, look, we have been at odds with Vladimir Putin for so long. Someone that has this relationship with him, friendship with him, that sort of, I guess, puts the traditional us at odds with Russia sphere into question. I mean, I kind of think, Barry, maybe it's time to do that, however. I mean, maybe the old strategy hasn't worked.
Well, it is time to try something new. And in terms of President Putin and Rex being great friends, I don't think they actually go to the baseball game together and drink beer. I think it's more a matter of they've dealt together on business matters. Putin respects Rex Tillerson. He knows him. He trusts him. And if we're going to have an improved relationship with Russia, I think those qualities in the Secretary of State are very, very important and very valuable.
Larry, all of these people that he's looking towards have pretty substantial backgrounds, many in the business sphere. What is it that you think, Larry, people that come from the private sector can bring to the White House right now?
Well, the biggest thing the White House needs is creating jobs. So in the private sector, we know how to create jobs. We know how to go out there against the taxations and the regulations to create jobs. Now, the biggest thing that's going to happen here with the White House is if you get the repatriation down to 10% and bring the billions of dollars, trillions of dollars overseas back, and you go ahead and take the tax rate down to 15%, you're going to explode business. But you have to be able to know how to do that. You have to be able to know what, go do a P&L and make money for the businesses and continue to grow. So private enterprise goes ahead and makes money where the government business doesn't make money, doesn't create anything.
Yeah, no, it seems almost kind of refreshing, Larry. And hey, I'm a business reporter, right? So I've talked to so many CEOs throughout and looked at government through the lens of business, and they operate quite differently.
Here's the beautiful thing about business, and I've been a Trump supporter since the beginning. There's going to be a tech boom that we're going to see out there now, and there's a tech meeting coming up because you're talking about here private people coming in. Now, I believe a lot of the people in Silicon Valley went ahead and pulled the lever for Trump. I think a lot of it was personal. A lot of it was social issues.
And that's why the polls were so wrong, right?
Yeah,
I got to leave it there. I'm out of time. Larry, Barry, good to see you guys. Thanks for being on the show. Thank you for the birthday wishes.